Welcome to PeatDataHub website. Today's presentation is going to be on the process of uploading well data. To achieve this, we'll navigate to the left hand strip and click on wells. Now these are the records of wells accepted so far. I'm going to navigate to the page where I have the test well identifier that I'm going to add the data to. Now I'll click on the magnifying icon, and this is the well view screen. And to add the data, I'll click on well data and add well data. Now the well data interface allows me to input the start date and the end date, and in order to get the start date and the end date, I'll go to where I have saved my well data on my desktop. So I'm going to navigate to where I have my data. This is the folder that I have my data. Now I can check the start and the end date. This is my data that I've processed and made ready for upload into the software. This is the date. The start date is 2nd day of March 2018. I'm going back to my data to check for the end date, which is the 3rd day of December 2019. Okay, if you have additional information, it can be added here, and if you're okay with it, you click on next. Now I'm going to choose where my file is located in the well data folder. So this is where the file is, the Excel file that I've processed, and where all the well records are. I'll click on it and open, then click on next. Now you make sure that the date of for the header in the software correspond with that of your recording, and same with time and water depth. There are no values for temperature. Once you're okay with it, you click on next. It means that date, time, and water headers are important for the software to accept your data set, and also measurement above the Peatland surface is negative, while measurement below is positive. You have to take note of that also. And also as we've seen, I've separated the date and the time in the Excel processed file. That makes it easier for the software to accept. And if you do not have temperature measurement, the system accepts. Now this is the validation interface. We've had 2 invalid records. We we're going to check why they are invalid, and in this case we do not have water table measurement. And if you have the values for these measurements, you can click on this pen icon and write in the value and check. But if you do not have the value, you can click on this red minus icon to remove. And if you're okay with everything, you click on the valid record and see what you've added. If you are not comfortable with any of the values, you can edit. Once you are satisfied, you can check, and if you're okay with everything, you can click on next. Now this allows the system to neatly upload all the well data that you've measured or that you imported from the file. Now once it has finished uploading, the interface changes to finish, and it gives a summary of what you have imported. So we have successfully imported 61,532 data, and the valid ones are 61,531. If everything is okay with your upload, you click on finish, and we have successfully uploaded our well data and attach it to the well identifier test EY. Thank you very much for listening.